Guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are in Clinton, Ohio, and we're going to be checking out what little bit of town they had down here in Clinton. They have a beautiful little pond right here, and they have a trail that goes right out back to yonder. But got plenty of geese out enjoying the beautiful pond on a beautiful sunny day. But we're going to start it out. We have a service garage over here coming into the little town. I'm not sure what this is, if it's a business still, or if it's just a place waiting to collapse. I'm not sure. Then you have a little cool looking little red and white trailer here. Not sure what they do in it. I have no idea. Looks to me like it was serving something at one time, because where it's set up, and it looks like it's got a drive-through. Might have been some kind of, I don't know, like fair food or something where you get hot dogs and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Not next to it, you have Chestnut Ridge Ice Cream and Dairy. Don't know if it's still in business or not. They have a piece of plywood over the door of it, but don't know. Maybe just closed for the season. You never know. But it does say right here's the Clinton Pavilion, where you can go and have a picnic by the beautiful pond. Does look like they have a few tree branches down after the wind we had the other day, which surprised me. We won't be doing the nature walk. That's a little more than what I can take on this morning. Then you have a little house right there. This tree is planted in the memory of Leonard Skinner. Nah, I don't know what the name is. Leonard somebody. Somebody's got planted a tree in the memory of him. Very cool. Then this talks about the parks. Summit Metro Parks. Right here. I guess it talks about the county parks. There's a map of the county parks if you want to check it out. And then it talks about a continental tour right here. Well, let's see what else is on the board. Oh, then it shows the maps of the Erie Canal Town Pathway Trail right here. Very cool. Shows you, I guess, different plants up here and stuff. Very cool. And on this side, it talks about the rules and regulations of the park. It does say your dogs must be under control and on an 8-foot leash, held in hand at all times. And the hours of the operation, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. And then it says stay connected by Facebook and all the apps. And then it says the trail right here. Talks about the trail. All right, very cool. And then it says dog must be on a leash and you must clean up after your dog. Very cool. And then this one says Road Hearted Home Carriage House, Clinton Historical Society. Oh, so that was a home spot back there at one time, I'm assuming. Oh, okay. Well, let's see who this person was. Oh, this is the talks about the flooding. Okay. Wow, it did flood. Look at them pictures, guys. There. And here. And here. I should bring it down for enough for you guys can read it, what it's about, too. There. And here. And here. Trying to hold the camera as still as I can, guys. I do apologize about the shaking. Nothing I can really do about it, but I do apologize. And then here. All right, let's get ready and check this place out. And there is another little part of a pond over here. I don't know if there's any fish in it or not. I'd say there is. But it's got a nice little bridge, and then it crosses over to the other side over there. But let's check this little place out. There ain't but a few little buildings. It looks like it's got another nature park back behind all this, so back over there. If you can see behind the building back in the back there. I'll see if I can zoom it in. Way back there where them cars is back there. There's another piece of a road park. You can go back there and walk trails and stuff like that. If you're into walking trails. I like to get out in nature walk here once in a while when my knees will let me. And here you got the first little building. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It don't have no name. It's probably an apartment, I would assume. Right there in that one. Over here, it says you have the old fire department building. It was built in 1949. Right there, the old fire department building. Next you have the old building here, and that is V.E. Sandy Realty Clinton office, right there in that building. It does not have a date on it, but there is a thing over there on the wall, which we're going to walk over and try to look at. So give me just a second, guys. It says this is the site of the former Clinton General Store, 1869 to 1881. Right here. And then it says Postmaster, Justice of the Peace, and Clinton's first mayor, 1904 to 1910. Very cool. All right. Then we have one of the older houses across the road right there. The white one. Very nice place. Here's a side view of the fire department. Right here. There's our beautiful flag flying in the air like she should. Very cool. As always. All right. Next we have this big old beautiful building right there. And it is sitting empty. Beautiful building right there. Very awesome. And we're going to walk over there in a few minutes after we get through looking at these few buildings. There ain't but a few. I'm going to peek in the window of it and show you up close what they look like. So we're going to walk on down the sidewalk a little further. This ain't a big place, guys. It's just a couple of buildings. But I was down here filming, and I thought I'd bring it to you and show you this beautiful little town. It's a peaceful little town. Seems awful quiet. And then you have this building next. And none of these have a date on the building. But there is an Ohio plaque thing on the one building that we're going to look at when we get over there. But this building don't have a date or nothing on it either. Looks like they have closed up the windows on it, on top. But it almost looks like it's empty as well. And then you have this down through this side. You have a couple little old houses on this side here. And then you have our next building, which would be this one right here. The one with the two different color brick. And that looks like it might be in an apartment upstairs. And maybe downstairs too. But they do have on the end of it, they have a little drive-through store where you can come through and get your beverages, cigarettes, tobacco, whatever in there. All right. Then we have the different styles of the houses right here. We got different styles of the old houses. This style right here is one style. And then you have, oh, this is cool. I'll show you just in a second what I'm talking about. That's cool right there. Is that not awesome? That is very awesome. Then you have this style, and I kind of like this style. I like the way the windows is up top and stuff on this one. That's a very awesome looking place. And we'll see what this place is. It was right there. Let me move up where you guys can see it better. Rhoda Harding's house. Lovingly restored by Clinton Historical Society. So this house has been restored by the society. Very cool. Very awesome. And it has, looks like some old buildings out behind it. Very awesome looking old house. And it talks about it right here a little bit. So we'll show you this piece. We'll move it around it a little bit and show you different places. Here we go. Gonna go up there and show you. And it says prior to the Civil War, Harvey something, who owned the house at 7866 Main Street. Mr. Somethingville played a major role in the well-traveled Underground Railroad as Chestnut Ridge, which ran through heavy woods just to the west. Wow. I'm trying to read it and trying to hold the phone too and trying to read around it. Too many people and businesses that created this in something era are gone now, leaving behind a legacy. We're proudly to accept the responsibility of preserving and passing on their many stories. The Clinton Historical Society, 2006. In 1875, Pierceton, Washington, Rhodes and his wife Sarah purchased this home where they raised 8 children. The carriage house to the rear, now our Heritage Education Center, contains exhibits for this purpose: a transporting system and industries, mining, glasses, and canal shipping and rail that put Clinton on the map. Visit our historical home to learn about everyday life during the Lake Canal era in 1870 to 1913. And there it is, guys. All right there. And it's going to be this house right here. Very beautiful old house. Then next to it, you got another very beautiful house right here. Very awesome. Very awesome. All right. Then across the road, we have the Village Hall. Clinton Village Hall right there. All right. Now, we're going to go over here and investigate these little shops. Because that is all pretty much the building in here, except for maybe a church or two, which we're going to try to ride around and see if we can see them. But we're going to check it out a little more if we can. Here they have a little pavilion. The little pavilion where you can come out and sit, enjoy a cup of coffee, whatever you want to do. It does have a headstone over here. Let me go check this out. Or a town stone or something. Let's see what this says. Well, boy, this bench has been here for a bit. Heavenly day. I don't think I'd want to sit on that. Not much left of it. But anyways, oh, it's the Clinton School. 1910 to 2005. So does that mean the school used to be here and it no longer is? Don't know. Let's see what this bench says. In memory of Shirley Strickland, who loved the little town of Clinton. That's a beautiful little bench. All right, let's check out these buildings. And there is a few little things around the corner, around the church and stuff that I'm going to show you. I wanted to show you this neat little town. When I run across the town, and it's a neat little town, I like to show you to you. Let's see how beautiful that house actually is when you're across the road from it. Very pretty. All right. Let me hurry up, man. It's time to get into the store. Thank you. Yeah, this one here appears to be apartments or something, so we won't be peeking in the window of it. And this right here, we'll let you see in with me. It looks like it's pretty well gutted. Looks like they might be redoing it to do something, eh? Does have a few fishing poles and stuff up there. Maybe someone's opening up a fishing store in there. I don't know. But it's an awesome looking building. And it looks like the floor could use a few boards here and there. But there it is, guys. All right. Then you have a staircase going upstairs to the upstairs part. Up there. I don't know if you can see it or not. I hope you can. There it is. All right. And this door they closed off. Let's see what this says. The Lembrich brothers built Clinton's first brick building in 1874. Fearing it might sink into the swampy land, they incorporated an old boat hull into the foundation. Whether wisdom or luck, this structure still stands at this site. This commemorated project was made possible by the Foundation in cooperation with the Ohio and Erie Canalway Association and Clinton Historical Society. So in other words, this one building has got a boat hull under it. Ain't that something? Wow. That's something. Here's the side of both of these old buildings. It's got a boat hull on this side of this building. That is nuts. Okay, this is County of Summit, the High Point of Ohio. This project's funded in part by with home investments and partners programs funds. So they must be just redoing these old buildings. Okay, we don't know what they're doing with them, but they're redoing them. That would be cool to redo them and, not get rid of them. I mean, I don't think you got to tear down the old buildings. I think they're pretty cool. And right up here it says something. We'll get this, and then we'll go on around. It says March the 1913. Historical flood mark. Wow. And it says it has a boat hull under this building. Ain't that something? That is something. Wow. That is a big building too. Very cool. All right. All right, guys, we're going to ride on around and see what else we can find. So hang on. Okay, guys, I found a beautiful old church right here. And it's going to be Trinity Lutheran Church. And it says it was built in 1877. Right up here on the wall. Right there on the wall. See it right there? It says 1877. I'll bring it up where you guys can see it a little better. Right there. Very cool. Beautiful old church. Very nice. And here's the side view from the church. You want to see the side view of the church? Right there it is. Then we have some beautiful houses across the road. One of the older houses. Different styles of how they did them years ago. Right there's another one. Right there. Then you have, I like this one across the road, both of these. I think both of them are nice. It looks like the one's been redone, and don't know if anybody's living in it, but it does look like it has been redone, but they left the old glass and the stuff in it. And that one green one right there. Looks like they might have put some newer windows in it. Very cool. Then you have the white one with the screened in porch, like that one. Very cool. Then you have this style right here. The gray one. That one there is pretty awesome. Right there. Very awesome. Then you have the other style across the road right there. Very awesome. They're putting new windows in that one, white one right there, looks like, as we're speaking. Very cool. All right, hang on, we'll go see what else we can find. Okay guys, here's the back view of the church that we just seen, right there. Then we found another church right here we're gonna look at. It's just a beautiful day today. No rain, no wind. I'm happy. This is going to be Clinton United Methodist Church right here. And it's a cool looking church as well. Look at this one, guys. What do you think of that one? Very awesome looking church right here. Cool looking building right there. And that's going to be the Clinton Methodist Church. All right. Now we're going to go on just a little bit of a walk. I'm going to check out an old schoolhouse. I wish we could get inside of it, but I guarantee it's locked to keep people out, which I understand. People will tear things up. I wouldn't, but that don't mean others would not. And right here it is, guys. Look at this old school. Very cool. This is going to be the Clinton High School, and it was built, looks like in 1910. Right here. Right there. Very cool looking building. A lot of these old schools, they've been selling them off, and people's been turning them into apartments. I don't know if we can see in it or not. Remember the days of walking around in my whole high school? Oh wow, this one's in pretty rough shape. I'm hoping you guys can see inside there. We're just peeking in the inside the window and the door. Paint's peeling off. Looks like the staircase might be falling apart. The lights are falling down. That looks like it goes to the basement, with a sign that says all visitors must report to the office. Very cool looking old building. And we're going to walk around the back and see what we see down there. That just goes downstairs to probably the boiler room, I would assume. What a real big school was it? I'm going to say this is probably going to be the gymnasium over here. I'm going to assume. I love investigating old buildings and stuff. It is so cool. No, actually, this is going to be on a... well, yeah, it looks like it was a gym at one time. But it does have some old books over here. I don't know if you can see them on the shelf or not. Try to shade the camera where you guys can see, maybe. But this looks like the old gym. Looks like they didn't really have any bleachers. It don't look like, unless they were up above us. It does have a low ceiling going in. Very cool looking old building. I see like a science book laying there and a couple of different books on the shelf. Very cool. All right, hang on, guys. Want to keep browsing. Looks like a bunch of more junk in here, like some old heaters and an old bed and chairs and cables and books. Hang on. And then here looks like an old hot water heater and some old pipes, an old furnace. Looks like this might be in like one of the little boiler rooms, maybe, back in here. Very cool. All right. Get back up the steps without breaking my neck. And that was still the gym part. Let's see what's right here. We didn't look in these windows. Oh, this is must be a classroom. No, it's still part of the gym. There's some old desks and tables still there. I'm going to say it's probably still property of the schools. They just hadn't emptied all their stuff out of it yet. Of course, them desks there they no longer use anyways. That's a blast from the past in them old desks. Pretty good sized building so far. Oh, heck, there's the old football field and the old basketball court. See, so far we've been looking at all this. Pretty good sized school. I gotta change hands, guys. I hope I don't bother me moving the camera back and forth. So I have to change hands every so often. Oh. And they have something here, and I can't tell. I'll just hold you up, let you peek in. There you go. Give you the peek. There you go. None of the doors are open. If the doors was open, we'd go in and look around. But we do not break in and enter in anywhere we ain't allowed. We don't force our way in nowhere. This looks like they're maybe on the road snack machine truck or band equipment they used to haul their band and stuff with years ago. Don't know. Oh, here's an open door. I don't know why it's open. Hello? There's an old bicycle and stuff in there. We're not going to go in. We're just going to let you peek. All right, we'll get out of here. Give you the peeky. I don't know if somebody's staying in there. I don't know. Not for me to decide. We're just looking around. Does look like someone's broke the window out right here. I don't know how long the place has been empty. I have no idea. Looks like it might be being visited by people. Not sure. Not too sure. But here's the football field back here. Looks like their football field. We'll give you a back view of the back of the school. We ain't got to go in there because I don't know if someone might be in there or whatever. We're not going to go where it might not be safe. Oh, wow, there's cars parked in here. There's 3 cars parked in here. It looks like I don't know, maybe a second one might be a Bug, Volkswagen. The one on the end, I can't really tell. But the one on the other end down there, way down there on the end, looks like one, maybe a Chevelle or something. I'm not sure. But it does look like that's look like a tire balancing machine right there. Probably auto mechanics. I would say these are cars that the auto mechanics worked on. And auto mechanics. But they still have the ball pits, the baseball field out there. I don't know, they may still use the field, but the school is pretty well long gone. Well, we'll go back around. Oh, there's a cool looking barn. That's an Odie. You can see it out there in the distance. Here's the back of the side of the school. Very cool. I wouldn't care to walk in there and just look around, see what all's in that room, but the door's open, but there's a bicycle in there with these fresh tire marks. I don't know if someone's staying in the back of there or what. I'm not gonna risk any kind of injury to myself by going in on somebody that may or may not have the permission to be in the school. It's not for me to decide. But anyways, guys, this is the little town of Clinton, Ohio. I don't know of anything else to show you. This is pretty much it in this little town. I don't know where the new school is. I don't know if it's still down here anywhere. I've not seen it. But if I see it, I'll try to at least take a picture of it and post it. But that's a pretty cool looking old school. I didn't walk up there to peek in. We could do that real quick. I'm going to assume it's probably a classroom. Does look like the shingles is falling off the old building too. It's been empty for a while by the looks of it. This has got old TVs and boxes of old books and shelves. So this might have been maybe electronics department or something, like a computer thing. I'm not sure, but there it is. I would like to get me a metal detector and go around one of these old schools, something that's been built like this long. You might find some old coins that somebody's dropped out of their pockets through the years. You never know. Then again, you might find a bunch of rusty nails. That's probably what I would find. But anyways, guys, I'm going to see if there's anything else to show you real quick. And if not, I'm going to end this video. But, oh, here's a beautiful greenhouse. I do like that one. See across the road there? That beautiful greenhouse. That's a nice, big, older one. I like them when they're like that. More room, the better. And then I like the ones with big porches. The bigger the porch, the better. But there's one of the old ones too. And it does look like the top of the middle up there is kind of sinking in. I don't know if it leaks or not, but big, beautiful house. And I love the yellow one right there with the picket fence. That is awesome. But hang on, guys. Only thing else I found to show you is another church. And it's this church right here, and it's the True Vine Church. And that's pretty well going to wrap it up. There is a Ohio Veterans Memorial Park across the road over here. Right over here. I've not been down there. I don't know what all they have. But it's right over there. But hang on just a minute. We might right over there and show you real quick. Hang on. Before we go over there, I found a grave of a soldier, Dallas Earl Rice, Ohio. He was a private first class, U.S. Army, Vietnam, March 29th, 1944 to January 1st, 1972. And there's his picture. All right. And we're going to move on to the other side and show you that. All right, hang on, guys. All right, guys, here's a cool looking old hamlets right here. Very awesome. Very cool looking. We'll peek you inside. They got the doors closed with a bungee cord. It's in pretty good shape. The seats look pretty good. Got the wooden cot stretcher in the back. Awesome. Very cool looking. They could use some tires though. They're about dry rotted. And they got the back padlock, and I'll hold you up where you guys can peek in. There you go. Very awesome. They have a donation box if you decide you want to donate money. They sell shirts and stuff. All right. And here we're going to go peek and see what all it has. It says, "Welcome, Ohio Veterans Memorial Park, Clinton, Ohio. Contribute to our heroes." Very cool. Here we have the American flag. Awesome. And we're going to go down here and peek and see what we see. Oh, here we go. This is cool. That's the first time I've seen one of the soldiers on one of the benches. That's awesome. Oh, we have another one over here. Let's get him as well. Right there. Very cool. All right. Now we're just going to peek around this thing and see what we see. Then this wall says "Least We Forget," and it is a wall with the names of the soldiers on it. Right here. Hope you all can see it well. And then it shows the Gold Star Mother accepting the American flag right here. Very awesome. All right. Oh, and then it shows different ones with the medals they got. He got the Purple Heart and the Bronze Star, it looks like. Then we have First Lieutenant Joseph Allen Lofton right here. Very cool. See if there's any more with the pictures on them. Yeah, right here. There's Sharon Lane. Very cool. All right. See if there's any more down through here as we go. I think we got him. There's another one right here. Brothers. Right here. Very cool. Very awesome. Then we have Gary Kinding or something like that, Vietnam. Right here. And down here. Very cool. Then you got a couple of ones that got the Purple Heart. Right here. And I'm not sure what that medal is. But he got that. Very cool. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, we got some cool stuff to look at. Then we have this one right here, David Moore. Right here. We have an old truck. Cool looking truck. Right here. This is pretty cool. Donated by Gary L. Vanden and his family in honor of all who served. Ain't that cool? A guy donated this truck. That's pretty cool. See if we can see in. Yeah. There we go, guys. There we go. Very cool. Close it back up. That's awesome. All right, we're gonna walk around here. They got the helicopter. We can't get up there though. It's pretty awesome. Very cool. It's even got 2 passengers up there if you look real good. Very cool. All right. Then we have some more soldiers right here. And right here. And we have a bunch on this one. Right there. And right here. Then we have, it looks like some nurses. Women veterans. And then we have this one right here. Oh, I forgot cutting half of it off, I'm sorry. Right there. And then we have right here. Very cool. All right. That's pretty awesome, ain't it? And we have right here. Very awesome. Then we have all our flags right here. Very cool. Blowing perfectly in the wind. Then we have right here. And then right here. Very awesome. And then over here, the history of the tank. And here's the tank, guys. Very cool. If I'd seen that coming downtown, I'd be running. All right. Let's see what we got right here. I'm sorry about the video being so long, guys, but if I cut it off and start another one, then I'm gonna be in I have 2 different videos that talks about the Purple Heart, I think. Yeah, it was originally established by right here. All right, a little bit longer. We'll go back around. We got one other thing to show you, and then we'll end this video. And I'm glad I came over here to show you this. But it's pretty awesome. Might as well edit in the video since it's been a while since I posted. And we have some soldiers on the stones right here. Still got more soldiers on the stones right here. And right here, this talks about the Marines. Right here. Then you have this. This is the Ghost Star Father honor. Very cool. I can't walk fast enough. My videos get long because I can't walk fast enough. And this is pretty cool. Here we have the helmets and the boots. Right here. Right here. Awesome. It's for the fallen but not forgotten. Right there. Alright, one other thing I want to show you and I'll be done. We have the continuous flame right here until they come home. Very beautiful. Very awesome. Right here. And there's the chair. And that's You Are Not Forgotten. Right here. Very awesome. Right here is the honoring all who served. Very cool. Right here. All right, guys, I'm going to end it from here. I just wanted to bring it to you and show it to you. And I'm going to end the video. I appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching, and peace. I'm out of here.